All right, we left off talking about BPOP, BPOP, and now we're moving on to MBIA Incorporated, ticker symbol MBI. We're range trading right now in between 450 and 387. I would say that this could be a possible long short stock, meaning that if we see resistance around that 450 when we start to see a pullback, it might be an opportune time to short, and vice versa. If we start seeing some support around that 388 area, that might be an opportune time to go long. And we may be able to, depending on when this particular stock breaks out, we may be able to get a couple range trades in here. We can buy long and sell short and make some profits before getting a breakout and a legitimate profit, long-term swing profit off of a breakout. Now we're moving to Semicon here. Solar Fund Power Holdings, ticker symbol SOLF, SOLF. Good breakout today on the volume accumulation and also out of the volume descending trend line. So we got a volume breakout today, but we didn't get a price breakout. The one thing that I am looking at, and if we zoom in here, we can see this a little bit more clearly. We had a price increase all the way from the time that we began to see some significant volume, overall volume decrease. So the main thing that I want to point out with SOLF is this volume breakout here on a good price increase. We had a 5% increase today in SOLF, and not only did we see a huge price increase, we also saw this volume breakout. And this is the first time we've actually seen some comparative action and similar action in price to volume in SOLF over the past month, or over the past, I don't know, 2 weeks. So this is something to watch, especially on a break of that $8 level. I think we could see $8.65, $8.95 in the next week or two. I think Callaway has a very good chance in January to be a good stock. Again, we had a breakout today, but it couldn't hold the breakout of the $7.96, $8 range. It didn't hold, and above that range is this 817 price resistance. We didn't get a breakout in the volume either. I would like to see some continued volume accumulation before I really get into this heavy. But again, this little setup that we have going on here, I think that we could see some more neutral action out of Callaway before we get a legitimate breakout. LXP, I wanted to highlight LXP as well, just because I really thought that this was going to be shortable. Going into last week, we had that big break, we had a little bit of a pullback, and we had a nice bar here, but then we had the Gravestone Doji on some significant volume. We had about 750K shares traded there, and I really thought that this was going to be a shortable stock, and it was going to be a good opportunity and an opportune stock to short. Well, we got a breakout of that 625 price resistance, a candle price high today, and 641 is now on target. So LXP is one to watch for a possible breakout now rather than a short play. Zion, good volume breakout today, as highlighted by the little oval here, and the volume breakout of the descending trend line. But again, very similar to Callaway, we didn't get a breakout of the price. So I am looking for continued volume accumulation and a possible price break for that 415 price resistance. Moving on to Saks, still an ascending triangle, but I think that we are going to see some pullback even on this volume breakout today. I'm not a fan of Saks yet. I'm really not a fan of retail yet, and I want to see how they do during earnings season. I'm short Crocs, and boy, am I nervous to be short Crocs. It looks like I'm going to get whacked on this one, but again, my stop loss is 605, and it should only bring in a 3% loss if I do get that carpet pulled out from under me. Mankind, inhalers coming out. Playing this very, very neutral right now. I have it at a hold recommendation. I'm not doing much with it, but I am watching this for a breakout of this descending trend line. ISIS is definitely going to be a position that I'm going to be considering tomorrow, along with MTG. I do see a breakout to that 1230-ish level. And finally, Spartan Motors, not a fan of it yet. Again, I'm sorry, Spartan Stores, not a fan of it yet. We'll see what the future brings with this one, guys. First vlog of 2010. Here we go, baby. Let's make some money in the first month of 2010.